Hello, welcome back to some more Pirate Lords of the Arturi cluster. We're working on our third mission, I believe. This is the illicit activity mission 2, which is the hyperspace relay or read the mail, where we're going to try and hack basically the emails that are going through the system and read the emails. The thing that we're missing right now is a ship for the gambler. He has enough to buy a ship, but I wanted to try out the new search the junkyard ability that I wrote up in between missions. So he's going to search the junkyard for a ship. This is our bag here for drawing the token that identifies the array, but back to that. So what we're going to do to search the junkyard is we're going to roll a hit die. On a blank, we get a tie wing with one of the sort of side grade upgrade illicits. On a I, we will get a totally normal TIE fighter, which I can go over those later. And on a hit, we get a tie wing with sort of a regular upgrade. And on a crit, we will get a Y tie. So let's go ahead and roll. See what we get. We got a hit, so we're going to get a tie wing. And our upgrade is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, a shield upgrade. So we're going to tie wing with a regular shield upgrade. Not bad, just pretty standard. So we'll go over here, and our builder. This is running a custom datapad script. We have the tie wing, and it's going to have a shield upgrade. All right, spawn our list. And our gambler is going to be running this. Let's go ahead, swap over to red so we have the right team and we assign the dial. And we'll go back to the game master mode. All right, go ahead and rename him here. This is Blackjack. All right. And let's put him on the board somewhere. All right, we have our Spice Runner. This is our hacker. He's got an extra shield because of the number of player ships. He's got an ion cannon turret. He's going to be trying to identify which of these is the vulnerable relay that we can hijack or hack into. And we can help him by disabling the various relays. There's the 3 sensor arrays and 3 satellite arrays. Right now there are 2 TIE fighters on the board. We're just going to go ahead and engage this one. Rocky here has the bolt-on ion cannon. So he's trying to take this beacon out and disable it so he can mark it. And then Boombox is just going to head up the board and try and take out that TIE fighter. And Blackjack will go over and take out this TIE fighter. Let's go ahead and place our ship and set our first moves. So Spice Runner is just going to speed on in, aim for the center area, and start scanning. Boombox, take it a little slow. Also going to take a little slow with Blackjack. Do not really want to fire the first round. We are going to zoom on in. We'll take it a little slow with Rocky as well. Alright, so first turn, we have our initiative 1 ship on our team, which is all these pilots are right now initiative 2. They've leveled up. Boombox has got an agile gunner and proton torpedoes in addition to his auto blasters. And Rocky has got a shield upgrade and perceptive co-pilot in addition to, I think he had the hull upgrade last time. So he's got a single shield. Blackjack's still pretty vulnerable. And this is hostile territory, so we could, if we did get shut down, we could be in some trouble. Alright, first turn. Alright, so our initiative 1 is our Spice Runner. He's going to go ahead and take just a focus. He's got an ion cannon. We could put some shots down range on the sensor array if we wanted, but now it's going to be the TIE Fighter's turn. Alright, he has no one in arc. The closest is going to be Blackjack here, who is outside of his arc. So we're going to go ahead and roll a 2. He's going to do a 2 right, but I think that might take him off the board, so he's probably going to take a 2 bank. It's either going to take him off the board or have him aimed right for the edge of the board. Yeah, so he's going to do a 2 bank as a swerve to not fly off and not set himself to fly off, and evade because he doesn't have anyone in range and arc. Oops, don't want to set that yet. We want to check his roll. He has someone in arc. He's going to do a 3 bank to the left. Alright. 3 bank left for yellow. Not in range to shoot. He's going to be taking an evade as well. Alright, let's get our other moves around. Doing a 1 forward here. We could have zoomed in and probably exchanged some long range shots with the TIE, but he's got the advantage there because he has more agility and we have the same firepower, so we're way less likely to hit him at long range than he is to hit us. Rocky's going to move up, take the double focus because he has Perceptive Copilot, and that also works with Advanced Optics, being able to let him turn one of his blanks into a hit while also keeping one back maybe for defense. Move up. We can take protect actions, but I don't think we're close enough here and don't really want to. We're trying to land some proton torpedo shots with boombox if we can. So just to double check our ranges. Alright, out of range for him. We have the bullseye that I wish they had the range markers on it. That would be useful. I can't tell if the I think he's range 1 in the bullseye. Yeah, that little edge is right there, range 1 in the bullseye. We'll give him the range 1 for his bolt-on ion cannon. It's going to be 4v2. Trying to land disabling shot here. Ooh, so we can go Advanced Optics to change that to a hit, and then spend our other focus to get a 4-hit thing, and this will be enough here because even if he evades 1, we only need 1 ion token on it to mark it. I'm pretty sure I did this. I'm gonna shuffle that again. So what we're gonna do is it's gonna take 1 damage, 1 ion, and then we get to draw and mark it. Alright, so that one is marked. Let's go ahead. Well, I guess the damage technically needs to stay on there, but the ion token can go. So we have, let me see here. Just gonna mark down everything. Forgot to set up my XP tracker. Alright, and that's Rocky getting 1 XP for marking a relay. I don't think I have him doing XP for damage to the relays. We're looking for that. We have 1 gold token in here, and I just used the poker chips from the thing as markers. Also, we fired the bolt-on ion cannon, so we get a deplete token, because that is one of the side effects of firing it. After you attack with this weapon, gain 1 deplete. 3 and 1 to 3 in the bullseye. Alright, that's a good shot for him. And the boombox has no shot. So now the Spice Runner. He does have a range 3 shot on this sensor array. We don't really need to take it, and we don't get any experience for it, because he can run in and scan it, so we'll just leave that be for now. And that'll be that. And because we don't have, they don't have us in range, we know that they're not in range. Alright, we spent both of those. And evade. Alright, so he could come screaming in. We probably want to go very slowly or turn sharply to the right. So it's the end phase. We're actually going to use Agile Gunner to rotate our arc to the right so we can turn in behind the Spice Runner and have a shot out to the side if we want. We still have the Auto Blasters for in front and the Proton Torpedoes. So I think we're pretty happy with that. Yep, no shots for them. We will advance to turn 2. Alright, let's plan out turn 2. Spice Runner is going to go zooming in, speed 3. I actually think we could hit speed 4 again and be fine. Probably land basically right on top. We can get ready to scan all 3 of those. Boombox, gonna do a 1 hard or 2 hard? Or do we want, no, we'll do a 1 straight and see if we can't get a torpedo on this TIE fighter. TIE wing, just do a 1 bank, come in about right here and line up a shot. And Rocky, do a 2 bank, come over here and line up a shot, kind of keep this lane locked down as far as maybe being able to take out this TIE fighter this turn. Alright, we still have the initiative, so our initiative 1s go first. Alright, he's going to take the scan action on this relay here. Alright, that one is marked. We don't get experience because the slicer text marked it. But that's 1 more that we don't have to identify. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 to check. Next turn he can do one of these. Actually, he might be able to mark this one. With his ion cannon, he'd have to get all hits to get 2 ions on it and be able to mark it. Alright, but that's 1. Now the enemy I-1s go. These also, these should be Omicron, not Omicron, whatever the I-1s are. Well, this one should be an I-1, that one's still an I-4 because he's going to be the elite. Alright, red. Closest is the TIE wing and arc really far away. I'm going to do a 3 bank, which might turn into a 3 straight, so we don't fly off the board. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. So it's going to turn into a 3 straight. And I think he has a shot, so he will take a focus. There's no way for him to barrel roll or anything out. Let's see. Yep, alright, yellow's turn. Yellow's closest is actually the Spice Runner. So he's going to be probably going over to the right. Yeah, he's banking 3 to the right now. Oh wait, was he in arc? just barely. Okay, so yeah, he's going to bank 3 right. And he has a shot, I believe. There's no way to get out of arc. So he is going to go ahead and take the focus. And now it's our I2s. Let's go with Pirate Recruit moving up. Can't barrel out of his arc. We're just going to take the focus. We're probably going to get shot. Rocky, coming over here. We did a blue maneuver, so we lose the deplete. And we've got him lined up in the bullseye, so we can take a focus, double focus, and maybe hit him the same way we hit the relay and disable him. This is hostile territory, so we won't be able to capture the TIE fighter after the, that goes over here, after the mission, unfortunately. But you can, but it is a 3-dice gun versus, or even a 4-dice if we got him to range 1. Oh, wait a minute. Action. Oh, that's an action. Hang on. Choose a ship in your bullseye at range 1. It gains 1 tractor token. Alright. Ooh, he's in the bullseye. So actually, instead of doing this... no. Tractoring him, I don't think is as good as... It will reduce his agility by 1. But we don't want to boost him forward, and we can't barrel roll him into the rock. It doesn't happen automatically. It's an action we can take. Right, space tug tractor array action. Yeah, alright, so we could tractor him. But I think he loses the tractor at the beginning of the next turn. I'm going to have to read up on the tractor rules. Alright, we're going to take the double focus for now. Go straight 1. We're going to try and take a lock on this tie. Yeah, alright. Taking a target lock. And what's our range there? 2 to 3 on those? Okay. So let's go in for combat. Let's start with you. He's got a counter pilot at range 1. We're firing 3 into 3. Just trying to do hit, crit, eyeball. We are definitely spending for the full 3. He's spending to block 1. So he's going to take a crit. So we land a crit. Oh, you know what? Let me actually shuffle these. Alright, crit onto red. Fuel leak. After you suffer a crit, suffer a hit and repair this card. Alright, we got a fuel leak on red. So if we fire the ion cannon from him, it's not going to trigger it, but it shouldn't matter too much. But that is 1 XP for blackjack for doing a damage, and then 1 XP for doing a face-up damage. Alright, that's his shot. Let's go ahead and... Alright, we got bullseye range 1. 4 on 3. Alright, so we can spend 1 focus to make that a hit. Whoops. For the advanced optics, and we can spend the other focus to make that a hit. And then hopefully he blanks out. Oh no. Okay, so we do 1 damage, but we do not apply any ions to him. And that's only on a crit does he suffer an extra damage. Good news is he's going to be repairing that because the AI doesn't think long term as far as I only have 1 hull left, that doesn't matter. So his next turn will be to repair that, and then Rocky gets an XP for damaging an enemy. Also, he takes a deplete token. All right. Big boy gets a shot. Get range 2. Be 4 dice for the proton torpedo. Into 3 on yellow. Blank out. Wow. Alright, spin the lock. Get hit. And the proton torpedoes let us change 1 to a crit. So it's going to be hit crit. And he's rolling his evades. Rolls 1 evade, so we actually do the crit to yellow. So yellow's taking a crit. What's he got? Weapons failure. While you perform an attack, roll 1 fewer attack die. Nice. That was actually pretty big. So that's 2 XP for Boombox, 1 XP for the damage, 1 XP for the crit. And now we go with our Spice Runner here. He's range 2 on the sensor array. We'll go for it. Try and roll some damage. We don't have a focus because we scanned this, but we do, where is it? 1 damage and 1 ion, which is not enough to mark it. Because at 4, we'll stop. Yeah, okay. If we did double hit here, we could have marked it with 2 ion tokens because it takes 2 to ion on emplacement, and ioning and emplacement would have marked it. Alright. TIE Fighter's turn. Red is going to be shooting. That's range 2 bullseye, so he's going to be shooting Rocky because he's closer. Alright, 3 into 2. 1 eyeball, and he has no focuses, so we don't even have to roll the defense. And then he has weapons failure, so he's going to be rolling 1 die. And 2 for the Hawk. Whoops. Yeah, 2 for the Hawk. And missing. Okay. Love to see that. Let's go to turn 3. Alright, turn 3. How do we want to do this? We get the deplete there. Red's almost dead. We can... Let's see. We're going to swoop around to the right with Blackjack. And we could just back up with the quad jumper. But I think we actually want a 2 bank. That might land us on the rock. We will 2 straight. Nope, that's not. Yeah, we'll 2 straight, just clear our deplete, and he's going to be coming around here. Let's see, actually. Are we lined up for that rock? Ooh, it's close. It's so close. I think we are. We can't really do a 4K or 3K. We'll probably hit the rock if we do, and we do not need to do that. Alright, you, however, can 2 bank. 2 hard might work. We'll go with the 2 hard. Try and line up on the TIE Fighter. Oh, let's get that focus out of there. You 1 bank to the left. So you can scan more of these. You can scan that one and then shoot this one again. This one will clear its ion at the beginning of the turn. Yeah, I think that's all our things. Right, so remove first, shoot first still. So, oh, that one goes over there. Wish those would stay where they're supposed to. We are going to take the scan action on this one. All right, that is not the right one. It means also we don't have any focuses. And their turn, their initiative ones. Okay. He's got range 1 here. He's going to do a 4K. He's not going to be able to repair his thing. Alright. He's trying a 4K. Alright, takes no action because he did a red maneuver. Yellow has range 3 and arc. It's going to be doing a 2-bank. And then he's going to be repairing his weapons failure. Right, so that is their resolve criticals, and then is usually always the top priority thing that they do. So now it's our initiative 2s. Alright, swinging up here. That one's already done. Just take a focus. Boombox. Ooh, we landed on the rock. Yikes. Okay, we take a damage and check for second damage. Ow, we take 2 damage by crashing into the rock. That's kind of annoying. And we don't get an action. I don't think we get an action. And we can't shoot because we're on top of the rock. Very annoying. I thought it was going to go wider than that. I think I've been using the 3 template a lot and was thinking it was longer. Thankfully, we won't get damaged by it next turn. Alright. Now, you go back over there. Alright, we lose our deplete. What can we do here? We're going to get shot twice, most likely. We will take double focus again from Perceptive Copilot. Alright. Alright, Boombox doesn't get a shot, he's on a rock. Blackjack has the range 3 on Academy Tie, okay. Very low percent chance shot. 2 into 3. 1 hit, he needs to blink out. Gets the evade, alright, nothing for us there. Ooh. And then, yeah, you don't have any sort of shot. And you... Right, you've got range 1 with the ion cannon, with no defensive dice being rolled. But you don't have a focus, so you do 1 more damage to this one. Whoops. You have 2 critical hit. Just 2 damage marked on it. Did we not? Did we not scan this one already? I thought we did. Where's our... where's our poker chip? Do that one there. This one here. Yeah, there's 3 left in the bag. Should be 1, 2, 3. We lost one of our poker chips somewhere. Anybody? Oh, there it is, way over there. Went flying off the board. Okay. That's all of our shots. Let's see what they've got. Alright, he's got a range 2 bullseye shot onto our quad jumper. One hit, we need to roll a focus or a blank. And, I mean, not blank. Focus or a squiggle. We had a 5 out of 8, and we got nothing. So we're taking 1 damage, losing the shield on the quad jumper. Yeah, a bit unfortunate. And then yellow's got the range 2 into the hawk. Got full guns, but he had no focus because he had to repair his gun, so he's doing no damage. Getting a little lucky with those rolls. And we are advancing to turn 4. Alright, turn 4 is where the elite comes on. Vector 5. Alright, Vector 5 is up here. See on the board? Yep. Let's place the ship and let's figure out defender, defender, bomber, bomber. It's TIE advance. Oh, TIE interceptor. Alright. TIE interceptor elite. Let's see what you do. Alright, he's going to be initiative 3, so just higher than us. He has auto thrusters, so for shooting him at range 3 or out of a turret arc, he gets an automatic evade. He has a shield upgrade, and he has push the limit. So you can do like focus evade or focus barrel roll for green. So we'll just go ahead and copy that. Give him a shield upgrade. And he's going to be moving last and shooting first. Alright, let's go ahead and set up our moves for this turn. Oh, let's clear out all our tokens. They're all still attack AI. Alright, Spice Runner. He needs to get up here to this one just in case this is not it. So he's gonna take a 1 bank to the right. Probably scan that sensor array. Blackjack, did we not? Yeah, we never renamed him. Okay. We did. Why is this? Oh, we renamed him after we set the dial. Okay. He's going to 2 bank to the right. Oh, we lost initiative too because the reinforcements came on. Need to remember that. All right. 2 bank to the right to line up a shot on that Academy pilot. Can we bank left and turn around? Let's see. Yeah, that's it. That should have us going back the other way. So we're going to kind of, I don't remember the name of that maneuver. Swoop to the right, something like that. Have an unmodified shot onto Academy pilot, but we might get the ion cannon lined up. And then you are going to do a big sweeping bank to the right to line up on hopefully the what's it called? Line up your turret. No, that's not going to be a good shot. He's going to get a evade. One. I think a 2 forward should clear everything. Alright, their ones are moving first now. So red has got us bullseye at range 2 fleeing. He is going to go with a 2 straight. And then he's going to repair his crit. So he will have an unmodified shot. Yellow has not quite bullseye, range 2, fleeing. He's going to go with a 3 bank to the right. Okay. It's actually probably a really good move for him. He does not have a shot, and he can't barrel roll to get a shot, so he's actually going to be taking an evade. And then now it is our turn. Spice Runner, moving one. Why are you moving all these? Alright. He's going to take the... Man, I kind of want to rotate and blast this tie. But we are lined up right on a rock. I wasn't thinking about that. Does he have a barrel roll? He has a red boost. Boost isn't going to do anything beneficial for us. So we'll go ahead and take the scan, of course, and that's the one right there. Alright, we have found the channel. Go ahead and mark these ones. We can no longer get XP for marking. This is the channel. We've got to get him back around to scan that again and hijack it now that we've identified it. Alright, that was his movement action. Boombox moving 2 forward. We can just go ahead and take these back off the board because they're gonna just keep getting knocked around. We will take the target lock on this tie again. And we might actually fire the auto blasters instead of the proton torpedoes. Alright. And pirate recruit. Lining up here. Do we have him in arc? I think we do. We'll just take the focus. We could take a red barrel roll and try and get maybe a better shot. But we kind of want to stay back from the elite for now. And then our swoop around. And we get a stress for the red maneuver. We do not have, what's it called? Do not have bullseye for the ion cannon, but we only need to land one shot. So maybe we'll get him. Odds are a little low. Alright, now it's time for the elite. Oh, also these guys will be coming on next turn because we identified the channel. So the elite closest is Boombox in the primary at long range. He's going to 3 bank and see if he can't get in there and get us. Alright, do we have shot? We do have a shot. So we're going to focus. Oh, whoops. And then we have push the limit. So we get 2 actions. So he's just going to take a focus and an evade. He could boost in for a better shot, but he would be an arc. I don't think a boost will get him out of arc. So there he goes. He's gonna focus evade. The evade in case we decide to shoot him with our turret. And he's gonna be shooting first. Alright, let's get the range 3 shot into the quad jumper. Do you have any other bonuses? The auto thrusters and the push the limit. Okay, so no other bonuses. Range 3. Gets hit crit, because of course he does. We got evade. Nice. Alright, now it's our turn. We'll see if Blackjack has a shot first onto yellow. He does. Range 2. Roll 2 dice. Gets 1 hit. And he gets the evade. We're not able to strip his evade off of him. Let's just try Rocky shooting at red 2 on 3 here. We're stressed we didn't get to get a focus token, and he rolled 2 of 8s anyway. Yeah, we need to get a ship with a bigger gun. Alright. Shot we have... Ooh, almost range 1. We have range 2. So we can roll 2 dice where any crit results cannot be dodged. Or we could fire a proton torpedo with 4 dice and try and take him out. I think we'll go with the last proton torpedo. See if we can't finish him off. We have the target lock. And we get hit crit. And we can just change that to a crit because of proton torpedoes. So we spent the charge. And he's rolling his defense. He's got the evade. So change that there. And he takes crit, and he is done. Alright, so crit, wounded pilot, and crit. Disabled power regulator. Alright. So here's what we're going to do. Alright, so that's 2 XP for Boombox for the crits, 1 XP for the damage, and 1 XP for destroying a ship. We need to grab a salvage token because this is now TIE Fighter salvage. There's another sort of mini game that I've written into the rules. If you have a gearhead or a miner, when you destroy a ship, or even one of your ships is destroyed, they leave a salvage box that you can fly over, fly on top of, and recover salvage and take it out of the mission with you the same way you would in the sort of the same rules that apply to the competitive scenario of I think it's called salvage mission, where crits will knock it off of you. You can jettison it while you're carrying a max amount. Large ships can carry 3, small ships can carry 1, with some bonuses for the quad jumper and the hawk. And then medium ships can carry 2. Once you're at your max, you get the sort of encumbered, can't barrel roll, can't boost status. So now we have some TIE Fighter salvage that we could recover. And that was Boombox's shot. Alright, the hawk is not going to be firing at anybody just yet. Alright, yellow is done. Red is firing 2 dice into our quad jumper. Gets the crit, does not have a focus token, and we get double evade. Nice. I don't know why the camera keeps jumping like that. And that is that. Alright. Turn 5. And here comes the inspection squad. I think I need to move them into I think I need to split up the what's it called, the TIE interceptors that come in to come in here and be their own team. I think I'm going to do that. We'll go ahead and play test it like that. And let's set our maneuvers. Alright, if we stop with the hawk, we do not get see, how can we dodge this rock at all? If we had a 1 hard, I think we could. A 1 bank might. Yeah, we'll go with the one bank left because we've got to kind of circle back around. Yeah, we'll try one bank left. Get too hard right's going to cross over it. One bank left might just clear it. And we might still be in range 1 to pick up the token and leave. Alright, we've got all this bad news coming in behind Boombox, and he is fresh out of torpedoes. Think he's gonna do a 2 bank down here while he does a. Alright, let's do this in a way that doesn't. Alright, let's try a 4 straight. He's doing 1 bank, he's doing a 4 straight. And then you just kind of clear out. Probably going to lose our gambler again. We're going to do a 2 bank here, clear the stress. He may do a reverse on us or a bank. I don't know. We might bump him here if we do that. If we do a 3 straight, let's see, 1, 2, yeah, 3 straight's going to take us off the board. We're going to do a 2 bank. Try and clear our stress. Alright, and they move and shoot first. So all the I1s, range 2 in the bullseye, whoops, range 2 closing in the bullseye. So it's going to be here, he's going to do a 4K. Alright. And bumps us, and it was a red maneuver, so he does not get the stress focus. Next is going to be the shuttle. They have strike AI on the Hawk. He has long range and arc. Rolled a 2. He's going to be doing a 3 bank to the right. One good thing about the shuttle. Oh yeah, he's already at 45 degrees. Alright. Oh no, he's got him in arc. We might fly out of it. Alright. He has him at range 4 plus in arc. He's going to be doing a 3 bank as well. Whoops. I don't know why that shield is stuck to him. Ooh, that was close on the rock there. Taking a focus. He can then take a red barrel or boost, but he doesn't need to because he has a shot. Alright, it's going to be our turn. Our initiative 1 with the Hawk. Did we clear? Woohoo, we did clear it. Now, money question here is, are we in range 1 of the array? And we are. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take the scan action, hijack the relay. So, and we're hiding behind the rock, so we are kind of protected. We'll clear our stress here. And just go ahead and take the double focus for lack of a better action right now. Let's get Boombox flying out of the way. Range 4. Go ahead and move these off just so they don't mess up anything. And take a protect action on the Hawk. So he'll get 1 XP for the protect action. And last of all, we have the Gambler. Oh no, we hit the... I thought we were going to clear it, that one little itty bitty pixel right there. And we rolled a hit, so we're going to take 2 damage. Ah, man, we should have went with the 2 bank. Alright, 1 and 1. He is nearly dead, and he doesn't get an attack. Let me double check Asteroid. I think you skip your perform action step. Range 0, cannot perform attacks. Yeah, skips perform action step. Alright, well, we have damaged ourselves by flying over an asteroid. That's unfortunate. Good news is, or bad news is, the elite is going to be right on top of us as well. So let's see what the elite wants to do here. We're in his arc range greater than 3. He's going to be doing a 3 bank. Yeah. Not looking good for our hero here. Alright. Focus evade. Oh, why did it do another evade? Alright. Yikes. Okay. And he's shooting first. Unobstructed, range 3 in the bullseye. So we do get 3 dice. But we only have 2 hull left. Alright, hit, hit. And we don't have any modifications. Okay. Taking a damage. And we're rolling to see if it's face up or not because of patchwork ship. It is not. We are lucky. In case you're wondering why that is, the tie wing has patchwork ship. Every damage card you receive after the first, this is our second one, roll an attack die. On a hit or a crit, turn the card face up. So this is a junkyard ship that we put together for free. It does not work so well, or well, it works fine, but until it gets shot with a laser and then it falls apart. So we have survived the shot, thankfully, from the elite. Double check all his abilities again. Auto thrusters just keeps him alive, and he gets the extra action. He has the shield upgrade. Alright. And now it's all of our I2's turn. No shot for the pirate. No shot for you. And we probably need to get some payload on him for when he gets an enemy behind him like that. And we have our turret conveniently range 3 on the Saber Squadron Ace. Could be 2 into 4. And he's got the focus. Ooh, hit though. Alright, well we stripped his focus off by taking that shot, so he's not going to be using it to shoot at the Hawk. We've got... Alright, red has nobody. And the shuttle has nobody. Spice Runner got out of range. Alright, he has obstructed range 3 and the bullseye. I don't think he can take an unobstructed shot, so he's got 3 dice into range 3, obstructed, and we have a protect action. Pretty safe there. Alright, hit, doesn't have the focus to make that 3. Most he can do here is 1 damage, and we spend the protect to take none. Very nice. Okay. We need to do a blue maneuver and jump to hyperspace. Try and jump to hyperspace next turn. Don't have a shot with him, I don't believe, because turret's in the front. Yep. Alright, that is turn 5. Let's go to turn 6. Clear off all our tokens. Clear off all your tokens. Anybody else have tokens? Don't think so. Alright, let's go with... Alright, let's plan our moves out. He is just going to do a 1... No, he's not going to do 1 bank. He's going to do a 1 forward. Try and jump to hyperspace. He is going to do the same thing. Pirate Recruit is going to do a 3 forward and try and get behind this rock. And then take an evade. And then he's going to do a 3 forward and set up to come running out, because we have to come out range 3 on this side if we're fleeing. And we are almost 100% fleeing. Yeah, we're definitely fleeing this turn. We're not staying and fighting these 2 full health interceptors and a shuttle. Not when we're about to lose a ship and shields, a lot of shields down across the board. Alright, Red has him right behind him. He's going to be doing a 3K. Yep, a bomb would have been nice, but wouldn't have done anything because he went too far away. Alright, red maneuver doesn't do much. Alright, strike AI on the Hawk. 3. Could be the 3 bank again. Probably going to be changed to a 3 straight because nope, a bump doesn't go over the asteroid, so doesn't swerve, I guess. Looking for I got a blank. All right, no action, no. Does still get the attack. All right, pink has him bullseye at range 3. Going for a 3 straight, unless he hits the rock. Doesn't hit the rock, but he is right in front of it, so he's going to barrel roll left. Is he going to take the auto thrusters? Yeah, I think he would do a focus into a left barrel roll to get out from in front of the asteroid. But he takes a stress to do that. And then, alright, that's all the I1s, so now it's our I1. He's going to move 1 forward. He's going to power up the hyperdrive and take a focus. Then it's our I2s. Boombox is also going to power up his hyperdrive, take a focus. Alright, he's going to fly straight this way, take the red evade. And then Rocky is going to fly like this. It's kind of pointless right now. And take... might have a range 3 shot. We'll take the double focus. This is for the advanced optics. Alright. Let's see what our elite is going to do. Oh, okay, he's got the asteroid there. On a 4, he would do a 3 bank to the left. I think he's just going to fly over the asteroid. Oops, over here. Right. 3 bank. You're kidding. You're kidding. Pixel perfect fit. Does not hit it. We are in terrible danger. Okay. I don't think we can even damage him with Rocky unless he blinks out and we get 2 hits because he gets 1. No, we can't even damage him because he gets 1 automatic for auto thrusters because he's range 3, I think. And then he has the evade from push the limit. It's very hard to take down. I so thought he was going to go over the rock and we would get some damage on him. Alright, yep, I think this is going to be the end of Blackjack. Range 1. Hit crit. Okay, we did take the evade, so we could survive this. No! Oh goodness, okay, so we blank, we use the evade, and we take a crit and we die. Alright, what's our crit? Alright, stun pilot. So we gain an XP for taking a crit. And then that's Blackjack back off the board. Rolling 3 dice for his ejection roll. Alright. Yep. Elite's gonna get in there and cause some trouble. Alright, Boombox rolling his hyperspace jump. 1 hit. We do not get it off. We need a total of 3 hits, including 1 from the hyperspace token. So he is not going hyperspace this turn. And Rocky has the range 3, which I don't even think we can do any damage with. Alright. Let's see. Still do it. Alright, so he's range 4. 1 blank will become a thing automatically because it's outside of range 2. Because of auto thrusters, he doesn't even need to spend his evade. And that's our shooting. Alright, their initiative 1s. Alright, out of range of the TIE Academy pilot. Shuttle has no shots. TIE Interceptor, oops, does not have a shot on the Spice Runner, so he's going to take the range 2 into Boombox. Well, we'll spin the focus for 1. Boombox has 2 evade at range 2. And we'll spin the focus for 1 evasion. Alright. That's all them. And then we get a roll, see if the Hawk jumps to light speed. Looking for 2 hits. Oh, 2 eyeballs, perfect. Spin the focus, we are gone. Alright. We have successfully escaped with the, with the data. The mission is a success. Now we just gotta try and get off the board. End phase, we will, not that I think we're likely to do this, but we'll go ahead and use our Agile Gunner to rotate to the rear arc. And plan our next turn. Alright, we're on turn 7. Oh, also, not that it matters terribly much, but we have TIE Wing salvage right here. You know, I might have to leave a rule that patchwork ships do not leave salvage behind. I may add that into the rule. Like, they just, you know, once you've damaged their parts, they're not useful anymore. We'll see. I don't think we're going to spend the time to pick that up anyway. We're kind of fighting for our lives here, and it's not a valuable ship. All right, Rocky is going to be doing a 2 hard to line up for a flee off the board. Don't think he can kill us in one turn unless he really crits out. We have 6 hull. Alright, Boombox going for the 1 bank because we have to be doing plume maneuvers to jump to light speed. That's the only 2 ships that have to set maneuvers. Alright, Red looking at a long 3 bank to try and get at the quad jumper. Nope, he will not do that. He's going to be doing a 3 hard turn. And then taking a focus for the shot. Alright, they are no longer aiming at the Hawk because the Hawk is not on the board. Really far, he's going to be doing another 3 bank. The shuttle's just not getting action because he's a little too slow. It's probably going to smash into his, yep. No luck on the AI rams this time around. Okay, and then Pink is stressed with a target in his arc. He's be doing a 2 straight to clear the stress. Has a shot, is an arc, but he'll take a focus. One bank, we're going to be pushing it to try and get around and get to light speed. We should be able to make it with this turn. Pretty good odds because we'll pick up another hyperspace token. Doing another charge the hyperdrive maneuver. Like on your 3rd turn of doing that, you're guaranteed to get off. And we're almost 100% chance because we're 2 dice at 6 out of 8 at 75% each. And we already have 2. We only need 1. We're really good odds to get off the board. And then, yeah, next turn we'll get off the board there. So we'll take the double focus. And we should be good. But the elite gets to go first, and we'll see if he can do anything. Right, range 3 in the arc. He's going to be doing the 2 bank towards us. Oop. Come on, select the move. 2 bank. Let's get a good shot. Focus evade. And taking the shot onto range 1 onto the quad jumper. So this would be 4 dice into our 2. With the focus only 2 hits, we should be pretty safe. Blank out, of course, so we're going to take hit, crit, really make us sweat. Hit into a crit. It is a console fire before you engage. Roll 1 attack die. Alright. That's him. So let's do our... We engage with him. We have no targets. Blank, so we don't take the damage, thankfully. And then we roll 2 die for our jump to light speed with the quad jumper. He gets out. Alright. He got out, and hyperspace, right behind the Spice Runner. Nobody else is going to have a shot on Rocky, and he can just fly off the board next turn. Whoops. So he's going to escape too, and that's going to be, whoops, a successful mission. All right. Not too bad. We lost. Oh yeah, let's roll. Let's roll for Blackjack's. Oh, he got hit, crit. Not great. Let's look at our ejection roll. All right, so hit, 2 back to treatments and crit. He's gonna play next mission at 1 rank lower to a min of 1. If you haven't leveled up yet, you play the next mission at initiative 0. Alright, so he has leveled up, so he'll be playing next mission at a lower rank, and he's gonna lose, alright, 2d6 worth of credits. He'll lose 5 and 5. Alright, he lost 10,000 credits on this. He does get full XP. Hit, crit, ejection. And let's check our rewards for the mission. Alright, so this is one of the missions where the upfront reward is not huge, but you get a lot of credits going forward. So success on this mission means you get 4K credits after every mission from now on, regardless of success, because you're selling the data that you're getting through this satellite relay. And so it's 10K per pilot, which is for us 30K, and then divide by 4 because some goes to the company. So what's that? That's 30 divided by 4 is 7 each. 7, 7, 7. 7 leaves an extra 2 for the companies. Company gets 9, and that's 4 for the patrol boat and 5 going to the ground crew. We are a rank 2 gambler, so we're going to gamble 2K credits, see if we can't recover some. We got an I, we lose 1K in gambling, so minus 1K in a friendly game of Sabacc with the crew. So he's lost 11,000 credits now, and then each of the pilots gets 4K after every mission, with none going to the company, so just an additional 4K. So Blackjack came out of this mission up 3K and down his junkyard ship, and the other 2 came out up about 11K each, and they'll all get 4K going forward after each mission. So we'll probably do, based on that amount of money that Blackjack got, he'll probably run the very next mission in a junkyard ship as well. And we'll see, maybe not. We might put him in a M3 interceptor with 3 defense dice so he can maybe survive. But I think running the junkyard ships for a while is a little fun too, just to see how the balance is. Anyway, thank you for watching. You play out this mission yourself, try it out, and see the link in the description below for the rules, and we'll see you next time.